Sights up, Sears. I'm back. Got the ski on today. It's fitting because it's snowing outside. Stay warm. We gonna get in. We gonna get into some practice today. But I mean, I'm gonna talk to y'all like I'm live streaming. So what's up, chat? You feel me? Cause in due time, you know, I might start streaming and whatnot. We gonna get some practice in. I mean, I'm telling y'all like we streaming. We gonna get into it today. What should I start y'all off with? Let me see. Let's do this. Let's do this because we feeling strong today. Yeah. So these are some things that don't know why the camera doing that. But if you pick that up or not, rewind it. But I'm gonna read it to you. Things that make you mentally weak. 1, having a negative mindset, for sure. 2, complaining about things that are out of your control, for sure. 3, not expressing yourself, for sure. Blaming others for our problems. That's basically 2 again. Fantasizing, 5, fantasizing instead of visualizing. Okay, because visualizing, you mean you making it come into being. Fantasizing is just, it may or may not. But visualizing is you doing it with intention. 6, not making time for personal relationships. Remember, these are things that make you mentally weak. 7, letting your emotions control you. 8, trying to control everything. I'm gonna work on that one because I'm gonna be real. That one, it's true. It's true, but it's still, I mean, okay. Number 9, dwelling on the past. Negativity, for sure. Number 10, worrying about what others say and do, for sure. And with that, let us say Serenity's prayer. God, grant us the things. Sorry. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And I'm going to look at you right in your face when I say this one. And you know, you part of the spirits. Again, sights up, Seers. Be looking there. Tune in. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change. Give us the courage to change the things that we can. And bless us with the wisdom to know the difference. Amen. All right, boom. Let's get into it. I'm already talking too much. Like I said, we straight. I mean, we straight from the core with it. You see everything that's going on. You know what I mean? We live streaming through the video. We feeling non-toxic today, but so because we are immune to toxicity, we're gonna tap into some things that may be poisonous. Poison us. Do not poison me. All right, boom. So we gonna get into some relationship stuff, y'all. Y'all know how that get. Yeah. Boom. First channel that we gonna start reacting to, Daily Wrap Up Crew. Right here. You see it. You see it live. Boom. We in there. This joint just dropped 2 hours ago. Boom. We in here. Let's go. It's gonna be an ad, but it's cool. We ride.
Agree. The Beekeeper is some of the most
I want to see this movie, so yeah, it's a good ad anyway.
1, 2.
Now, in his defense, it is some women. I don't want all of that. I just want to
go get your snacks or whatever.
That's it.
Y'all see
so
that?
when you,
but no, that's some men that put that out there.
Yeah.
Listen,
is he wrong if he's upfront about it though? I don't think it's nothing wrong when you upfront.
No, I don't personally.
It's nothing wrong with it.
But it's the way that you do things.
It's a way how you do it.
I got a question. You rather me manipulate you, trick you into giving me that pussy?
Yes, they do.
Just say go to the club. Yes, they do.
But they said they wanted honesty though. They said they wanted honesty though.
I want you to.
I just wanted to make sure both screens was right. Boom.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Daily Wrap Up Crew. No man, but I go by the name of Eli. As always, we got Ace with us.
Rock always just
yes,
skip
indeed.
it.
Make sure you
I'm not editing enough.
Musk, and if she a baddie, I give you 2 testes like Elon Musk.
What just happened?
Damn.
I mean, okay. Last but not least, we got
You
Jew.
said it ain't tricking if you got it. Okay. What it do? It's your boy Jew. I'm here on my crew. And make sure you follow us on Instagram, TikTok too. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it.
No, 2 testes.
Huh?
2 testes? Testicles?
Yeah, I know the bar,
Okay,
but you could have been tricking. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, they say you getting that money over there. That's what I heard.
Nah, I'm broke, baby.
How you think he maintained his veneer subscriptions? Like, you know what I'm saying?
The same way you maintain your wigs.
Hey, man, Amazon Prime. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo.
2-day shipping. You know what I mean?
You got to do, you know what I mean? Like,
And if y'all want to get the King veneers and the Eli wig set, you know.
And the beard product. I mean, you can't forget the beard product. I mean,
and the dreads.
You know what I'm saying? But
and the glue
like
is included too. I mean, it's a package.
Look, the hat, the dreads come with the hat, by the way, so y'all can get it all in one. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, anyway, we got some special guests in the building. Ladies, let them know where they can follow you at and your relationship status. You know,
Again, store.
Okay, so my name is Tanisha Avent.
Y'all want to know these people?
In a relationship.
Okay, y'all want to know these people? I'm letting y'all go. Yeah.
Tanisha Avent Music is where y'all can follow me everywhere on all platforms.
Okay. So your longest relationship too, right?
Oh, right. My longest relationship was like 6-7 years.
All right.
Yeah, too long.
Too long.
Okay, I'm Juliet Ford. What else?
Your IG, your
Juliet Ford Inc.
businesses, and your relationship status.
If you want to.
I'm single till married.
Single
My
till
longest
married.
relationship was 5 years.
Heard.
Okay. All right.
That's the current one?
I'm sorry?
That's the current one?
Yeah, I'm single till married.
Okay.
So
I have a ring
can
on
you
my
be in a
finger.
relationship if you? We gonna get to we gonna get to like,
Hey, when the top
When I do the taxes,
Nonsense already.
When you do the taxes to say single.
when you do application, insurance, things that really matter,
That is
Yep.
single till married.
Most women are for the world,
You could be
bro.
widowed, you could be divorced.
Okay.
And again, there's nothing wrong with the world. The world is perfectly fine. It's the people that mess it up.
On Instagram
But
at Denim Dior.
I'm not living for the world, baby.
I'm
I'm living for heaven. I ain't gonna lie.
now.
I'm living for
And my
paradise.
longest relationship was 10 years.
What you mean you think you single?
Because you know,
You about to spin the block.
Yeah, that's
Complicated.
Nah, I don't even know if I'm off the block, actually. But
Oh, y'all going through it right
Don't
now.
put no religious stuff into that.
All right, last but not least.
Nice up, Seer.
Hey, I'm Jasmine.
You know.
You can follow me on Instagram at JazzyDior89. My longest relationship has been non-existent because I don't do relationships.
That
Doing?
I do me.
that green flag look like a red flag right now. Listen, man, before we get
It's
that shit bright red. Yo, listen, before we get into these topics, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if y'all not already subscribed.
Do it. It's free.
Cop the merch, man. DailyRapperCrew.com.
For me. Do it for me.
Join the membership, man. We got a lot of exclusive behind the scenes. I mean, we was just having a great conversation. You don't have to tune in for that one. Y'all, I need y'all to listen to the podcast.
You hear? Why not? I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
I need y'all to support that podcast audio because these advertisers, they be on the ass about that. You know what I mean? So we need y'all to tune into that every Tuesday. Shit, that's the money. That's money for us. So you know what I'm saying? Let the money, y'all want the money to go straight to me?
No, I'm saying they on yes. They not on.
Yo, get into this first topic, right? Who or what in society do you think is setting black people back? You know, we always hear this term, oh, they setting black people back. When you hear that term, who or what do you think about?
Well, we gonna let
Damn, y'all all looked at
But go ahead.
The shadow people?
Yeah, it don't have to be no order.
Son.
It's no order. You can
No,
just
no.
The government.
Thank you.
Okay, that's okay.
Can you elaborate on that?
I don't want to elaborate on it.
Yep.
How?
No.
I don't want to die, but
Oh, you on your Umar shit.
what?
Sure.
I mean, it's not Umar shit. It's like the true shit. It's real
Right.
shit. It's the government.
No, you just saying that's something he would say, but yeah.
Oh, okay. It's the government that's holding Black people back. They've been doing it for years
Mm-hmm.
with everything. Like literally, I can't even.
Wait, I agree, and then I don't, because it's a catch-22. It's happening, but we let it happen. Not me personally, because I would never. But as a whole, yeah. It's like, yeah. Do something. Do something about it. You feel me?
Even name one thing they're not
Do
holding
something
Black
about
people back on.
The government
I agree.
definitely still
So-
controls everything moving.
I'm not
So
gonna
that's
go
what
to
it was.
this. I'm not going to. I'm gonna leave it there.
Because I did before. I said the media.
Mm-hmm.
But,
We'll
you
talk
know,
more.
some control.
We'll talk
of
more.
The
Come
media.
back.
The government.
Come back.
Government.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
So that's
Let me
why,
know what you think.
I say the government, and that's it. That's all I have to say.
I
Okay.
feel like this video is low.
Anybody
What do
else?
you think, Jazz?
Surface level, Blacks.
Do Black people holding certain Black people
Yeah,
back?
we holding ourselves back because
Yeah.
we have the tools and the knowledge. It's just that we don't apply it properly.
Right.
We apply it to the most irresponsible and reckless things possible, i.e. clothes, jewelry, for just
But
basics.
not all Blacks.
Not all.
Yes.
And
Some
most. The most.
Yeah, most.
And once we feel like we've
For sure.
reached a certain level as far as what we deem as status, social status is like we kind of like just like, oh, okay, well, me and mine's is good, then
Yep.
that's
Content,
it.
Yeah.
It's like now you're supposed to reach back and pull your people up.
Right.
Two, one hand wash
Yes.
the face, two hands wash the body.
Yes.
So
What?
True.
I
Say
feel
it
like
again,
surface
sweetheart.
level,
Yeah.
but I also definitely agree with her like on a
Oh.
whole nother. So like now you're supposed to reach back and pull your people up.
Right.
Two,
Mhm.
one hand wash the face, two hands wash the body.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's true.
I feel like surface level,
Yeah.
but I also definitely agree with her like on a whole nother scale. Like as far as everything, definitely the
Where
government.
it started.
Yeah,
The
it definitely starts
government.
with the government.
Yeah.
That's for a fact.
Okay.
What do you think?
I want to hear what y'all want to do.
Okay.
Yeah. Y'all doing good, man. Keep going.
I agree with Jazz. I feel like ourselves.
Mm.
Because regardless of where you start off from is what you make out of it.
Mm.
But I also will agree with
I
Twin.
really agree with Twin. I think
Yeah.
Because if you
government
don't have the
control-
knowledge to where you even start off from, how are you gonna know?
I think that knowledge thing sounded
Started looking.
good back then, but I think nowadays we do have the knowledge. We just
Facts.
ignorant, or we just
Yeah.
blatantly don't
Right,
want to
that's
like
where
she
you
said.
have
Like,
a
you know what I mean?
computer
Like,
in your hand, like
Mhm.
literally.
Facts.
Let me tell you
It's just how
something.
you
But see,
apply
that's
it.
the
It's not
thing
even,
that-
but
but
it's,
see,
it's
that's
a
the
lot of
fine.
information in books, and that's one thing that Black people do not. Some,
So I'm not
Wait,
all
Wait,
right.
but what
We don't
books?
know
The
as-
school books?
no.
Because it's not true.
No.
That's why you have to know knowledge of self. You have to do your own research. All this
Exactly.
starts at
But why do
home.
we have to do own research on ourselves? Why can't we do that in school?
Because it, like you
Why
said,
do we
it
have to
stems
learn
back-
lies in school first?
It stems back to the
Okay, I
government.
hear-
Like you said, that's
I
why I
heard
said
both
I
people.
totally
No,
agree with you
yeah.
100% because it
because
stems
you gotta
back from
remember,
the government.
government puts out what I want you to know,
Right.
what I
Right.
want you to learn.
Right.
You know what
Well,
I mean?
They want you to stay on a certain status.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
stay at a
And
certain
you
level.
You
can't
can't
level,
go
yeah.
above a certain
Yeah.
thing because then you'll be more powerful. If really Black people really stick together and really,
Right.
you can outsmart them. I mean, they got their ways of keeping us leveled, but
Mm.
You really want to understand this situation? I got a video up, but the person who explained it is RZA. RZA explained the situation, and it's basically because the system we in ain't meant for us. It was never meant for us. So why would you mean? And the people that's holding it up is meant for them. So of course it's going. You mean? I'm saying it without saying
really
it.
smarter than
I hate to bring this up, but I want to ask you guys a
But
question. Who
all
do you
love
think
still.
benefit systematically from
Hold
the
no
government?
hatred in my heart.
White people.
No, I'm talking about in our
I do have a
community, men or
supreme
women.
fire that just.
Women. Because they
Oh, yeah.
utilize the
Definitely.
women as weapons for the men.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Whoa! Repeat that again. Like
They
what
utilize
the
the women as weapons for the men.
Yo, women act like this is like new information. Like that, I've never heard a woman ever admit that.
I
crazy.
appreciate that.
I do
thought
appreciate that.
pushback.
Like,
Once
I'm
you
surprised
break,
you said
once
that.
you break down the family, then it's over. Because then you
Yeah.
treat the men like what? You emasculate them. You treat them like trash. and then there's no leader, there's no head. A woman can only get you but so far. You still need a strong backbone to take everything and do with it what needs to be done.
I can't believe my ears.
No,
right
I really appreciate that.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's
what have y'all been encountering? Sheesh.
Shit. We got over 200 episodes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all the women y'all talk to just feel like men.
Like men ain't shit. I'd rather do it by myself. I'm not getting no help. I'm independent.
We're
But
not wait for it.
Then they break down.
Episode,
Sometimes
they'll get
women,
there.
we have no. Don't say that.
Don't do that.
And we, of course, we love black men, and we want you to be leaders, and we want to
pro-black.
need you and want you.
Won't take nothing to nobody else.
Sometimes a lot of men don't stand up for us.
They don't.
That's
black
what we
men,
mean when a woman is like, I have to do it by myself. Sometimes it's not that she wants to. It's like she has to.
Understandable, right?
I think that's the narrative that they want to push. That's what I mean by weaponizing the women.
I also don't want to
I'm not even gonna say shit.
It's more good things going on now, especially than not. But
we're not
media,
saying everybody.
It stems back to the government controlling everything. This is what they push. Push. Because once you break down a family, then everything else dissolves.
Right.
It's like it's no foundation. So once you don't have no foundation, what usually happens? Everything crumbles.
Yeah, for sure.
Imagine how powerful women would be with a man leading them. You know what I'm saying? In a relationship. I know you ladies feel like sometimes you have to be independent, but really and truly, if you're relying on the government, how independent are you?
But not everybody relies
for
on
some.
the government.
No, I'm saying for those who.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? It's a higher percentage.
That don't know no better.
That relies on the government?
No. It's a percentage that do know better and are still using that excuse to, build and commit to relationships. The government says, if you add a man on this house, you're not going to get my assistance. You get what I'm saying? So they rather rely on the government than rely on a man, where I give it up to some percentage why they're scared because we have done ladies wrong at some point in time. But, what I'm saying, I think at some time we need to take a leap of faith and find the right person and build and grow generational wealth.
Yeah,
that's true.
Now, that's definitely true. I think it's like a meeting of the minds. It's like if you find somebody that's like equal in the way that you think and y'all got the same ambition, I think that can definitely work. But I think that goes back to
But then that
anybody.
also goes to all men, like you saying, already, the guy needs to be, all men are not even leaders.
Sure.
No, not at all.
Like, I get what you're saying because I'm pro for the man and I feel like, the household should have two. But then some men are not leaders. And I'm not bashing men because I love men.
And you have a right to question that, but how would you know if your mindset is independent?
My mindset is
not you. I'm just saying the women that feel independent and strong, how would you know if that man could lead you if you're so used to doing everything by yourself?
Okay, so I'll speak for me.
So you need subtitles. You can turn subtitles on yourself.
I have a man who's helping out, and I've been in a relationship where the man is not helping out completely. I have to do it on my own.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I would prefer the relationship where we're all in a household and he's helping out and he's the provider, or he's not even provider. We're not even talking about money. We just mean like a leader.
Mm-hmm.
But now also in some cases, in general now, some women feel like you can have a conversation and you can tell, okay, this is not going, he's going to lead me into a brick wall. Seriously. Like, I'm not, even women, like, I'm not saying all women is good and you know what I mean? But some men is just like, he doesn't have the head on you.
Yeah. I hear you. I just got to pause just for the thought experiment. Like, let me know. Y'all, listen to this. Listen to this real quick. What if I want to go into a brick wall? Like, what if my path, what if my path is to go into a brick wall? And this is where it's like, man, you should be men. You should know what your path is. That's where it's like most men ain't leaders today because they don't. It's like a lot of us don't. You don't know, and then you ain't trying to know. That's a whole nother conversation in itself. But what if I know? Like, what if I know? My path is to go into a brick wall, right? So that's my path. I know it. I'm going. I'm on my path. I mean, you come along. You try and ride with me. What if I let you know that my path is on to the brick wall? And then you like a joke, like it's like but because you like me and you wanted to be something else, it's like, all right, I'm gonna try and steer him somewhere else. It's like the metaphor hit a little bit? It's like, cause they gonna try. I'll let you know my path. You mean don't get mad when we go into the brick wall. I'm telling you, we go into a brick wall.
Yeah.
Are you talking about in a relationship?
I mean, like, yeah.
So you got into a relationship with a man that you
basically. Dudes be content. Like a dude can be super content, chilling. Girl come along. All right, cool. Let's add her in. Now you trying to get me to do all this other stuff. It rocks.
didn't vet properly that could lead you.
So yes, I was in a relationship with a man, and in the beginning, it felt like he had his head on strong.
Because they always make
right. You know, everybody put on their best smile in the beginning, but now I suppose that everybody
hate to be the bad guy. I think we kind of like blind ourselves, which I think both parties do that, male and female. We blind ourselves to red flags, like you said, and we be like, okay, this is fun, this is new, this is exciting, and then it's like, all right, wait a minute now.
Deep down, you knew that nigga wasn't shit. You knew he wasn't shit.
That's like
I don't know that.
Not in the very beginning. She's doing what she's supposed to do. She's
not in the very beginning.
And then let's just say I get lazy and I be like,
some niggas
yeah, exactly.
In the beginning, that's what I'm very. You can't say it's
I have to disagree with you on that one.
Think about it. Everybody always. I'm not saying everybody, but you put on your best.
No, that's not true.
Hold on, y'all.
I don't know. I can't speak for everybody.
What I'm saying is,
that's not true.
Go ahead.
With me, that's not true. I'm going to see a red flag because I want to see one. That's the difference between me and everybody else. I want to see one.
But what if this person is actually hiding their red flag?
Show
really
me.
Good.
That's what I just said.
But
they hide it.
I show you my red flag if I'm trying to get you.
No, what did you just say? You said that we're
missing
them.
We see it and we act like we don't see it.
That's what you said.
And sometimes we do because I like that.
So when I said for me, I look for them. I look for the red flag. And that's how you know they hide the motherfuckers.
Everybody.
They hide it.
Yeah.
Nobody wants their flaws on display.
So you don't hide yours?
That's what I'm saying.
You don't hide yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm about to say nobody wants their flaws on display now. Come on.
Yeah.
Just to stick back to the topic.
Oh God, you're wrong. You're so wrong. You're so wrong. On God, I want everything I'm wrong to everything I do wrong, I want it to be exposed. You're watching this right now. Help me with this video. What have you seen so far that is like I could do better? You know what I mean? Yeah, let me know. That's what I'm saying. Anything I'm doing wrong, I want to know so I can do it right. Any fault, I want it to be addressed so it can be corrected, so it can be repaired, so it can be fixed, so therefore we can grow. Cause you're not gonna grow to your fullest potential if you got faults. Point that out to me. So I want to be perfect. Y'all tripping.
Because I know we could go all over the place. I do want to get the fellas real quick. Ace, who or what do you think?
That's the first thing I'll tell anybody.
I'm gonna have to agree with her. Right here.
You probably gonna make you mad.
Knowledge is cool, and in the Black community, we gotta work twice as hard as anybody else to succeed. So you can have all the knowledge in the world and it still not take you nowhere. You know what I mean? You gotta know. It's about connections and knowing the right people. And the right people sometimes is dumb people, you know what I mean? The government, the white people, you know what I mean? So, I mean, it's tough. I even hear sometimes like the successful people in the Black community is the ones that they let through to make it seem like you can do it. You know what I'm saying?
Like some of us can make it.
Like the average person can do
having
this.
A sheet. But that one black nigga
that's
the office.
Exactly. So, but then I also agree with you that if we supported each other the way they support each other, that we could overcome these obstacles that they put in front of us.
One thing I would like to even say to both of y'all when it comes to that, yeah, we need to help each other. I agree with that 1,000%, but you can't expect somebody to pull you up if you're not holding it in. A lot of us be sitting here, oh, you my mans. I went to school with you and oh, you doing this. I should be going in there free, you know, or I should be getting your merch for free, or I should be in that spot for free. Yeah. You gotta you gotta bring something. If I'm on this shit or doing audio and I'm talking on podcast, learn how to work a camera.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Learn how to edit something or do something where we all can benefit. I'm not gonna be pulling up a nigga that's gonna be holding me back. Yeah. So we gotta think about that part too. A lot of people
feel entitled just
like
I mean you said second grade, pre-K, all of that. Why I mean you making money, why you ain't put me on?
and stop pulling down the people that's closest to you, man.
Yeah.
When we started doing this podcast, they can tell you that the people that support us the most be people we
didn't know.
Yep. You know what I mean?
Y'all never heard that? Like the people closest to you, they be the ones that
they
you're not gonna
Yeah.
make it. They put their fears on you. Like,
Right, exactly.
I don't think. Why you think you're gonna be this? Why you think? Listen,
man.
I think.
What about you?
I think when I thought about this topic initially, I know it's what you said about the government. That is also true, but I was thinking about things like Shade Room, like Baller Alert, like the media, like you know what I mean, because they have this portrayal of, you know, they profit off the negative, you know, aspects of our culture the most. You know what I mean? They're the ones that's pushing that negativity. How many times we went on Shade Room and, oh, this person got a divorce, that person got a divorce, and everybody in the comments, yeah, that's why I'm never getting married if they can't make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and you know, I think about the media because the media, you know, has an influence on whether it's the youth, whether it's adults. So you know what I mean? They all have an influence, and I think that constant negativity pushed in our community, that toxic shit is unfortunately all we know. That's all we see. And another conversation I had with Jew is, you know, the hip hop music, honestly, I think is setting us back because, you know, I was talking to Wolf, and you know, the difference is back in the day, the music was way more different. The instrumentation was different. What they talked about was much more uplifting and much more, you know, we wanted to have that camaraderie with each other.
Back in the day, when?
We talking about like jazz music, blues music, soul
jazz music for
80s,
sure.
the 70s?
No, I'm making a comparison.
think about the 90s.
Listen to comprehend. Listen to comprehend. You know what I mean? So
I am listening to
you're
you.
not.
I want to know what you're talking about. Like what
Think about the
what
90s
decade are you
love
talking about?
music.
Yeah,
we used to be love, come, I want to
They had good music in the night. Tupac was out talking about NWA. All these people was talking about violence
Before
too.
then,
Can I finish my point?
Let him win.
So again, there was a song that I sent. It was like maybe in the 60s, 50s. The music was the lyrics was much more different. It was much more uplifting. Like you get what I'm saying. Then we get to a point in hip hop where the lyrics did start. It went from on some Black Power shit to like, yo, now I'm gonna kill the ops and all this other shit. Like you get what I'm saying. So even when, you know, I'm not part of the Caribbean, you know, obviously community, but even when I look at their music and even how, you know, some forms of the music is very sexual, and now you got kids talking about I got a penis for your vagina. Now that might lead to a culture of, you know, unprotected sex and just sexualizing of women and men and things of that nature. Again, that is their culture, but we can't act like Bob Marley wasn't talking about some, you know, he was on that peaceful shit, and then you got the reggae, you know, all this dance hall music, and which is much more sexualized than it was, you know, before and stuff like that. Like I said, just small nuances, but when I look at the music now, ain't none of it is inspirational. Even the R&B music, we was talking about loving a woman, now we just talking about fucking a woman, like, you know.
Love and all that. Now it's like love, but you gonna suck my pussy from the back and you gonna eat ass too. Even with the even like what Trey Songz is on. I'm gonna suck your ass from the back.
I don't agree with that, bro.
No, I agree with it. It's an agenda being pushed onto our young people. Yes, it is.
Tank had a great quote, and he said that, you know, I can't remember the quote verbatim, but he was talking about love, and he was like, yo, they fear the love in the Black community, like, you know what I'm saying? And he was just talking about how hip hop music has just been it went from love, you know, being about love making music, to now it's just like, I just want to fuck you, like, and this bitch, I just took this bitch this nigga was talking shit, I took his bitch, and what all this stuff. Not all of the music, because, you know, you might disagree, but we can't act like that music is not setting us back.
Why do you disagree?
They always been talking sexual. It was just
hardly disagree. He's like,
it was just way more subliminal, like, because you going back and it's like the Marvin Gayes and all that stuff, like they were just way more nuanced in how they were delivering their sexual content. Now, it's just in your face. It's just aggressive. Like it's just right now, right now. Like, I mean, it's just boom right there. Back then it was like, it was some flavor to it, and then right now, straight raw.
I'm into music,
unseasoned.
So,
I don't think music is impacting the community as much as y'all think it is, man.
What? Are you serious?
I don't, because
why do you feel like that?
I grew up on the same music that he talking about.
Right.
You grew up on the same music that you're talking about, and we ain't.
The exception to the rule doesn't make it.
We're exceptions to the rule.
Our
generation was not like this generation.
We can be considered exceptions to the rule.
It's getting worse, bro. As you
yes,
see,
it is.
shit is like spreading like wildfire, bro. Like,
bro,
it ain't.
Your favorite rapper is who, bro?
50.
Okay, what the 50 rapper about?
Huh?
What the 50 rapper about?
Violence. That was his violence. You know what I'm saying?
It's the same shit that they talking about now.
And I grew up with niggas. And I grew up around a whole bunch of violent niggas. I just chose a different path. And now, look. And just like,
you made your choice.
And what I'm saying is, you could be in a room with 15 people fucking, and you could be like, oh, I'm not even into this. I'm out. But it could be 14 other motherfuckers still fucking. So the vast...
Right. And you're saying the exception. I'm saying out of the people you know, that also grew up listening to 50.
What you got to understand, music is a frequency. Yo, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to break even down. Like when war was happening back in 19 whatever, you get niggas beat drums to tune and motivate the pace of your heart. You listen to movies. They use violins to control your mind, your heart, your body. It makes suspense. It makes you scared. It makes you nervous. It's certain noises that makes you feel like you're being loved. Yes. So now when they add words to it, now they're adding words to it for you to really join in what the fuck they're telling you. You get what I'm saying? It's a fucking chant. That's why they got demonic shit.
Listen to
they're just literally manipulating you.
Listen to Little Uzi. What the fuck is he saying?
We were really saying all my friends are dead. You don't know what devil we just brought in our crib. We like, we out here hip hop. Come on, get the fuck out of here.
But I'm happy he brought up the frequency thing. Because they really put that in the music.
So let me flip that to the other side now.
Okay.
White people music, right? You ever listen to rock?
Yeah,
they listen. They literally
rock is riot music.
Yes, they
that's demonic.
You ever seen the videos where they fight each other?
You ever heard of a mosh pit, my boy?
Yeah.
No, I never heard that. That's Rockstar shit. Rockstar shit did very demonic.
Beating each other up?
Niggas rocking their head, banging their heads.
I see drug usage and staying up all
the
night.
nigga tell their moms they hate them. I'll give you another example. The reason why,
but that same shit happened at black concerts, bro.
Look, I'm gonna use the black people. NWA was a big popular group, right?
Okay.
Their music was affecting the black community at one point, right?
Okay.
And they got to an outrage when it was affecting them white kids buying the motherfucking albums. And that's when they started being feeling a certain type of way and want to talk about how they want to take them off shelf. And then they kept they asses on our side, poisoning our community. We were talking about killing the police and all this other shit. So their kids started saying it, then it was a bigger issue.
Yeah.
I would do some more research on that.
You have to. And especially when he started talking about the frequencies, because they still do it in the music today. To make a, you all seen Clone Tyrone?
I was gonna say that, yeah.
I haven't seen it. Is it good?
It's a good movie.
Yes, it's an eye opener.
It's a huge eye opener.
But explain that scene in the movie. You know what scene I'm talking about.
The scene where they went down there and they saw all the people going crazy.
They had different music,
Or the one when they was at the club and they was like, yeah, we about to play something round
and
round. And they started going round and round. And then he said, yeah. And he said something and he had them chase them out of the club. So we're being controlled from music. That's it. Straight up, period. That is a fact. Now, you can do your research on it.
I'm not even sure.
You're going to see, but it's a fact. It's true.
I believe even Elvis or one of these other dudes from rock and roll, they had a song, if you played it backwards, it was saying, I am the devil or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a lot of crazy shit that they was out here. So
listen, let me that was a phenomenal topic. I'm like, everybody explain themselves, you know what I mean, in a macro way. Let me get to this next topic, right? Why do you I see this all the time, right? Why do you think people seem to be more vocal about banning podcasts than they are about banning the music? Because, you know, Wolf can explain that we see these comments all the time. Like, they need to ban microphones away from podcasts. Like,
I'm like, I heard that in my life.
Well, all right, well, same shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so why do you think people are more vocal about the banning?
Shout out to you being directly honest. You know what I'm saying?
So why do you think people are more vocal? Why do you think the women are more vocal about the banning?
We're more vocal because I feel like you guys are more like vulgar and nasty when it comes to women on these podcasts.
Or are y'all just more sensitive?
Disrespectful
naturally
when it comes to us, so we don't like it.
Cause niggas is getting it just as bad as women. Cause literally we started this with how niggas need to get their stuff together. But
y'all be supporting the NBA young boys that be disrespectful to women. Y'all be choking your ass to it. Like,
I don't.
Some people be supportive.
Okay,
so do y'all find? All right, y'all say we disrespectful.
Yeah,
right?
Very much.
What would be an example of disrespect that you refer to?
All right, disrespectful as far as you're saying, because these bitches, all these bitches just want money and they want this and they want that. Well, what kind of bitches was you into Because these is not all women. I'm sorry.
There's a difference between bitches and women, though.
Like, so, these bitches, they want money. And they want
There's a difference between B's and W's.
What bitches are you into? Okay, that's the basic. We want you to have, what is this? Transportations and the basic shit.
But so I do want to have a car.
You don't have to have a car, but have a job.
This day and age, you need some type of way to get around.
Let's be real.
So he wasn't lying when he said he wasn't lying.
Have something going.
But we
to have the basics.
Let me say this.
So, but he wasn't. Okay, so he was saying about the basics.
So what do you expect the woman to have?
So what he said is true.
No. As far as what?
That y'all wanted to have.
No, but my thing is,
y'all want to have some kind of money.
No. But you're mad about it, and you're mad, not you.
Oh, okay.
But in general, the men podcasters.
Okay.
Like you're mad about that. And these bitches are this and they're here for your money. And you don't even have a coin.
So let me
don't even have a coin. And you're talking about,
let me answer a question.
This bitch
no, you know what
money.
It really
I don't want your nigga.
You know what it really is? The guys want us
podcasters
to accept the bare minimum.
Yes, and that's
what it really is.
Let me ask you a question.
Now,
let me ask you a question.
I'm gonna let him talk.
What group of women is he referring to when he talking about
black? Always
black women.
When you say women want money, that's what we're talking about, right?
They ain't talking about nobody else. You know why they ain't talking about nobody else? I'm sorry to cut you off. Because honestly, how I feel is it's only the black people who's always talking about.
It's crazy. I gotta do this right on the job. Sweetheart, hello. What up? Chilling. Watching vid. You just out there, like nonsense. Oh, true. How you feeling? You still been throwing up or nah? All right. You true? As I should. Behind me. I just ate. No, it was breakfast stuff. Alright, yeah. Alright. I appreciate you. If you ever find this. Probably won't though. But see, look, that was a situation right there. Try and get that in line. Divinely, I speak of. Divine alignment. That mean don't look. Well, hey, I'm watching my mouth. You watch your ears.
Woman being provided for. Literally. It's no fucking other.
That's incorrect.
Who?
That's 100% incorrect.
I should have
Listen, I'm gonna have to call this out because I'm tired of women saying this.
Hold
on.
Look it up.
I can name some podcasts right now.
Look it up.
I can name some podcasts with way bigger followings than any black creator. Look up the whatever podcast. 4 million.
No. I'm telling you to look it up.
No.
Let me say this.
Hold on. I have to dispel this. I'm trying.
I'm loud.
I'm trying. There's this misconception that is only black men that are having these conversations or are frustrated with their women. It's absolutely 100% false. I have seen white men with way larger podcast numbers than any black content creator talking about the same talking points, talking about the 50-50 shit, talking about women ain't this, that, and the third, have the same outlets. So the thing is, these women don't be in those fields to understand what's going on. All y'all do is follow the shade room, baller alert. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all don't know what's going on in these other communities because they are having the same exact conversations. And I can name
No.
Other races.
Y'all better go listen to them. Y'all better go listen to them.
Traditionally,
The manosphere itself, the concept of the manosphere, the red pill, started with white men.
People,
white men have created that space. And it's just black men have the last couple of years started to get into that. But this has something that's been going on. What's that white nigga that was on the radio back in the day that was just saying, Howard Stern was doing all this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this has been going on. It's just black men have recently had a voice.
I think we
in America.
in America.
Is that first of all we leave
where you live?
everything for the most part.
Exactly.
Not a lot of other people.
Hold on one time, y'all.
What he said and what you said, I think it stems from a negative mindset. So you get what you put into it, from not all the time, but most of the time, right? And
I'm gonna just pause for like a side note, because it's like this is men. Stay focused, men. Stay focused, kings, queens. Stay guided, queens. Stay guided. Don't stay guarded. Stay guided. All right, where I'm coming from, I just got a phone call. You saw it happen. It was a situation. Like, it wasn't a situation. A situationship situation. All right, so boom. But it's like, before that, I'm focused. I'm in this vid. I'm working. You feel me? Then I get a phone call, and now it's just like my thoughts are kind of diverted, and it's like, no. But that comes from the beginning of the genre, where I said one of my weaknesses was I be trying to control everything, and I'm working on it. So that's where it's like I gotta keep my thoughts in line. You feel me? Because that's what I'm saying. I could be perfectly fine. Something come in the mix, then it's like it kind of how you swing, but you shouldn't do that. Stand firm, as I am. But what I'm saying is, and it's like, I'm glad this is a PSA, because it's like, yeah, I'm focused, I'm tuned in. Now it's like I'm divided in between this and the phone call, and then, like, later events. But later events don't matter. Phone call, insignificant in regards to my own productions. So first come first, second, third is third. You feel me? Put things in order, align, and drive. But yeah, because it was the things that make you mentally, I'm mentally strong, and I shall be such, and you shall be that as well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Stay directed, not distracted.
You as far as the whites and the other cultures and stuff like that, because realistically, I can't run my household how you run your household. We are two different cultures, but we set our sights to be like the Joneses, the other half, when in reality, that's not it for us. That would never, ever work for us. This is why we fail so much when it comes to living life or doing different things, because we always try to stick with a societal way of living and thinking, and that's not for us.
But who's societal way?
Whites.
White societal way?
Yes.
Or other countries?
Because white.
Because it said you got
I'm
into
talking about
argument.
America, because I don't know about
I ain't leave until we get that.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. As far as
blacks
and Americans, the men, 50-50.
We live in a Western society where we have feminism running rampant.
And which is okay.
None of these other countries got that. Like,
got what?
Feminism running rampant. Yeah. None of these other women is trying to compete with a man, talking about they just as strong as a man. They don't need a man. They're not doing none of that. They're not doing none of that.
But not all women try to compete with their man.
No,
Some
not
women
at all.
It's a very great percentage.
It's a very large. It's a very large.
Can I ask y'all ladies a question? Because y'all like to speak on how men are so vocal and we're saying all this. Where was this, or did you guys have the same energy when women was just calling us gay on national TV? Men ain't shit. Black men cheat all forever. Black men ain't never home. They don't take care of their fucking kids. They are thugs. They belong in jail. Where was all this, this energy from the women that, because we were getting shit on for years. And we had to sit there. We didn't have a platform to voice ourselves.
And we didn't say take their mic.
And then we say, oh, shut them bitches up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't do it.
Yes, y'all did. Y'all got podcasts and said, shut up, bitch.
You talking about recent. You talking about over 30.
Oh,
you talking
50,
I'm saying women been controlling the narrative of black men for over decades.
And we still never said shut up, bitch.
We still ain't saying that. It stems back to the government and the
women and
media.
men. Not everybody is like that.
We're not saying everybody's like that.
I didn't say all men will get all men is
But did you have a problem? But did you have a problem?
Don't.
But did you have a problem when he was saying all these talk shows is out shitting on men? Did y'all have a problem with that? Nobody had a problem with that. Y'all was tuned in.
Where were the women saying, "Oh, I got a good one at home"? Where they was at?
No, but it is some women that be like, not women. Like when girls be like, y'all can't depend on y'all man. Some girls be like, y'all can depend on mine.
Exactly.
What we're trying to say is, for decades, daytime television have pandered to women, and I'm not even saying specifically black women, just women in general. They have pandered to their feelings by saying, "Oh, niggas ain't shit. Oh, girl, if your man cheated on you, like that."
I will say,
you know what I'm saying? Exactly.
I do feel like men, we need to uplift y'all and love y'all a little more. I will say this because I feel for because I
got some making up to do.
I do appreciate you saying that.
I really feel like they really like men. They treat men like shit, especially black men. It'd be like this is why we don't have a lot of them in the household because it's like they kill y'all, they put y'all in jail, they do this, they ain't shit, they this, and it's really men who are good men, but we don't appreciate. Sometimes women don't appreciate a good man because we are used to. This is when it goes back to we so used to doing it by ourselves and all that. So when a good man comes, you almost scared to really give him all your love because it's like, what if I give him my love and he leave or he
trauma?
It's like we scared, but we want to love y'all. We trust me, it's women who would love to worship the ground you work. I'm
gonna send this clip out.
We so used to doing it by ourselves and having other people break women down, and we be looking like, well, where's our men that we the same way y'all want us to uplift y'all, we want y'all to uplift us too.
That's right. I
appreciate in my Tyree's voice.
I agree.
Because I really need to know
not the Tyrese to envy.
Not that one. But
he was wilding. But
more like what more do you want from me? Because I want to know as a black man.
But if I ain't doing nothing wrong, I still shouldn't get the fault of somebody else did wrong.
Us leading you. You get what I'm saying? Because we get to this point.
Be honest.
But look, and I agree with you, right? We should be honest, right? Look, I'm not negating that, right? But women,
because that become a problem. It's like, yo, I ain't do nothing wrong, but somehow I'm getting the effect of what somebody else did wrong, which over time is gonna make me do wrong, but not really though, because it's really right. Like I should, like in regards to dipping the fuck out. It is what it is. I said it. It's like, oh, see, that's what I expected. But you self-fulfilled that prophecy. Because you pushed me. You feel me? Like I was standing and you pushed me. I wasn't just living, but shit, you pushed me. So all right, I'm out. And then it's like, oh, see? And then you self-fulfill that prophecy from that behavior. Everything's a fresh start for me. So it should be the same otherwise.
Say, and I've heard a lot of black women say that they feel more comfortable with other groups of men, whatever color or shade they are, rather than us. But these white motherfuckers ain't honest. Them Spanish motherfuckers ain't honest. But we have to, and we should be honest. I'm not saying that. But we're not held to the same standard that they are from our women.
Why would you be? We're not into them. We're into you.
No, but y'all listening to when I just heard a black woman say recently, dating a white man is crazy for me because he really makes me wake up 5 a.m. to go to the gym. And she was like, in my last relationship, I would never. So saying her experience with a black man, she would never listen to him. He couldn't make her go to the gym. But now this being in a relationship with this white man, she feels like she has to do it because she don't want to lose him. But if she would have did that for that man, imagine how successful that relationship would have been.
Because I want him and I don't feel like you're worthy. I don't feel like you're worthy and I want him and I don't feel like you can
Let me say something. When a woman loves you and she sees...
I respect the honesty all the time.
She will submit.
But that shit crazy.
But why don't y'all see that in black men and y'all can see this in other groups of men?
No. This is men in general. Yeah. Like everything that you say, not all people feel like black men don't do it for us. It's you can love black men, Spanish man, Puerto Rican man, or white man, whatever it is that you love. But it goes to now this white man probably said, listen, I want you to have a healthier life. We're gonna get up, we're gonna build your future, we're gonna do I'm sorry.
No.
But we're gonna and she feels
the
like
delivery
this man is actually trying to help me better my life. So now I wanna get up with him. I wanna try something different. The black guy probably said, I don't care if you get up, bitch, I'm going to sell drugs. I'm gonna do whatever. I'm not even gonna say that.
It was the same. Wait. See what I'm saying? Like the perspective is fried. He just proposed the same scenario. They're both trying to get you up at 5 a.m. to go to the gym. He didn't say wake up to go sell drugs with me. What are you talking about? Why are you just throwing that on the black guy? White people sell drugs too. What are you talking about? Honestly, they're the biggest drug dealers when you really think about grand scheme. Stop it. I'm not even trying to go there. Same scenario. One trying to get you up at 5 a.m. to go work out. The other trying to get you 5 a.m. to work out. Now, I could stick with you on delivery. Because me personally, it's like, I may or may not want to deliver it. Oh, hey, we gotta, even though I know the first time, I'm probably gonna give it to you that way. Second time, maybe not. Third time, I'm definitely not doing it. Like, I'm just get up. Or I'm just gonna leave. So it get that way. But in the first time, cool, delivery. But at the same time, shouldn't need to. I'm getting up at 5 a.m. to go work out. Come on. Simple. Shouldn't have to do all the whatever. As a man, you should just know that, all right, I mean, it helps. It works out. I'm gonna call that game, because that's really what it is. It's game. Women love game being played on them, so I mean, if you want to play that game, cool. Whatever, but it's the same situation. But due to perspective, you listen to one more than the other when they're saying the same thing. Down to the point where she just created a whole nother situation that wasn't even there.
Whatever.
See that?
I stopped myself.
I think we have
white motherfuckers selling drugs too. They selling cocaine.
I'm just saying, maybe the black guy didn't really do it for as far as push her. That's what I'm trying to get.
It's because the level of trauma and the not having that black father figure growing up, and we're in a white society where white men are put on these pedestals. So black women and women of other races feel like they have to compete. That white man is worthy of them, so they have to compete for that white man. It's a fact.
I'm not even gonna only say white man. What I really want to say is, sometimes women hold men with money.
All these white niggas don't got money.
Hey, bro,
I've seen black black women with white niggas that's riding city bikes with fucking 5 roommates. They give him a chance. The black nigga, he a bum ass nigga. Like, this is real shit.
Some women, what you're saying, when you like,
she's really quiet in the middle. I don't hear her say nothing.
Women, not all the time, they will hold men with money of high
I like
value.
her.
Like, I'm gonna listen more, I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do more, because but that's something that she's trying to get.
Even though over time she open her mouth, it could be crazy, but right now,
I don't, not to say it like that, but I don't want to
have no faults.
I don't care if you broke, if you rich, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? That doesn't do it for me. But if it's a man, whether you black, whether you Spanish, if you pushing me and you making me feel like, I would be like, I'm gonna take a chance with him. Now, my other guy who probably was black didn't do this for me. Just go back to being, if I feel like you got a shoulder in your head and you level headed and you pushing me to do
what
something.
you're saying is every situation is
my favorite in the cast is green shirt
to that particular person.
As far as
the middle girl,
like with relationships,
pink shirt, and rainbow shirt
or whatever. So it's not secluded to just like one particular race. Is what you're saying?
I'm not saying race. I'm just saying men.
Oh, just men in general.
Because I feel like if you can be whatever race, black, this, if I feel like this is the man who's gonna push me, we could build something, we could go far, he got my back, I got his back, we could do it. I don't care what race you is.
But why the hell you can't push yourself? Not you in particular, but like...
We talking about a man being in the household and being with you in a relationship. That's what we talking about, a relationship.
I think these conversations boil down to, I think men and women need to listen to each other, because we all have experiences with one another. You know what I mean? Traumas with one another.
Comprehended as well.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? So what you said about your experiences with whatever the case is, you know, we want to be able to listen to you, and then I want y'all to, without rolling your eyes or sucking your teeth, be able to listen to us, because men, especially black men, we do have our fair share experiences with black women that do paint our narrative about black women, like just how black women have the same thing. But I do think it's a bit disingenuous. Like, we don't condone any disrespect, especially with these other men podcasts. But I think we do need to have spaces for men to have their own platforms to actually be able to speak about certain issues. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying in a disrespectful manner. You know what I mean? But in a way where other people could resonate, because there's a reason why men seem to gravitate towards these podcasts, because they have probably experienced shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They can relate to the content. If the content is relatable, people are going to listen to it. Like, you get what I'm saying? I've seen these divested women. I don't know if y'all know about divestors. But anyways, women that want to
say you should have.
They say some of the most horrendous things about black men in pursuit of white men. They say, girl, don't get with no black man. Get you a white man. They dusty. They deserve to die. I could send y'all, after this show, I could let y'all listen to a Clubhouse group chat with nothing but black women talking about their appreciation for white men and black men should die. I'm going to play it for y'all.
That's all black women that was born.
Yeah, that's what it is. I feel like they're so... I feel like they're upset more so because black men, they do it the most. Black men, they be like, oh, white women, y'all hold them on like a pedestal. More so, yeah, absolutely.
I'm not gonna get into it.
Y'all hold them on a pedestal. Y'all feel like they're they're better than black women.
The grass is always greener.
I do believe there's a percentage of men that, you know...
that probably do agree with that. I'm not going to take that away from you. Us
personally, other races in general. Because some black men love Spanish girls.
Absolutely, you're right.
I think the misconception on that is because a lot of those women were raised to be wives. I said this before on the show. Like they whole life, their parents are raising them to then value a husband and follow his leadership.
Yeah. That's true. I could agree with
that. I feel like they're bitter.
The women are raised to be independent.
The black women who's saying that about black men, because I feel like most black women, we want to be with our men.
Yeah, I don't want no other race.
I'm telling you.
I don't know how many times
we want to be with our men. We're just upset that y'all don't love us. That's what it is. Y'all don't love us.
How often you hear a woman say, I don't need a nigga, or I could do it by myself?
I wouldn't say we don't love you. I feel like
that's what we feel like. Y'all don't stand up for us for nothing.
Well, even if you know men are dying out here defending black women?
Yeah,
who? Black men?
Yes.
Who?
There was an incident
recently.
I hope it's all right. If there's any women watching this, what could I do for you? Like, what do you want? Like, how would you like to be uplifted? That's what, like, because black women, you are supremely majestic. You have just like an insurmountable amount of regality to you. If you truly tapped into it and brought it forth. Like when you actually walk in stride and your majesty, it's like, man, it's undeniable that you are all goddesses. You feel me? But again, that is the inside that needs to be brought forth outside. And for the most part, it's like, as we go look outside, it's very few and far between that we see the light of goddesses. Most of the time we see in the light of other things that are unattractive or are just recreational. Like it's not anything that should be taken seriously. It's like, this is for entertainment. This is not for entertaining. We should be entertaining, not entertaining. I'm telling y'all gotta really catch me with these messages we throwing out. But women, again, I'm real rap, like, cause I get it. Like you're mad. Hold on, let me full screen this, cause yeah, I get it. Like you're mad because I agree. Y'all do stick with Charles the most out of all the races. Like y'all ain't getting out of that realm. Y'all sticking with us. I appreciate that, right? But at the same time, it's like you can't be bitter about your own choice. Cause you can go anywhere else, it's the same thing situation. So it's like it's that catch-22 of do the self-work to be healed, so that if you do come across another hurt person, you can truly heal them without hurting yourself. And to no detriment to yourself should you be trying to heal somebody. If you are becoming hurt by trying to heal somebody, you gotta get up out of there. Because your healed should never turn to hurt because of somebody else's. If you're healed, stay healed. Go find somebody healed. If you're like supremely healed to the point where you can heal another hurt person, go for it, but don't do it to the detriment of yourself. To the point where now you're just out bitter. Like, don't do that, because you're not doing any justice for the next generations and those under you. So therefore, which is happening now, you're giving bad advice to the point where it's just becoming a replication of bad situations and bad habits and bad characters, because the bitter ones aren't telling the truth of what they went through and what their part was in the situation of why they are, the way they are. I will never blame Eve for what Adam did. My life lesson was that I learned that as Adam, one, I should protect Eve. Two, if she chooses not to take my direction or protection, and she chooses to dance and deal with the serpent, and chooses to go against the direction, I don't have to go with her. Why should I follow her direction when she's under my protection? I will never blame Eve. As Adam, I'm going to end up in the garden by myself if she does that. The first part is I'm going to keep her away from the serpent, or I'm going to, tell her not to do what she did. But because free will, if you really do that on your own, you do that. You do that. Bye. And then it's like I had that conversation with God, like what she did, Like, I'm not gonna do it and then be like, oh God, she made me do it. Nah, bruh. I'm be like, hope, God, I remember it was this and it was this, and yeah, I tried, but she still, so what now? You feel me? And then whole time I'm probably gonna get another a better version, but I'm not gonna do what Adam did. Like, I'll never that situation.
Way more white. It's
and we
the exception to the rule doesn't make it.
We're exceptions to the rule. Our generation was not like that generation.
We can be considered exceptions to the rule.
It's getting worse, bro. As you see,
yes, it is.
This shit is like spreading like wildfire.
This is real shit. Some women, what you're saying when you like, oh, the white guy, she's kind of women. Not all the time. They will hold men with money of higher value. Like, no, I'm gonna behave more. I'm gonna listen more. I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do more because he haven't. But that's something that she's trying to get. Right. Not all women feel like white. Not to say like that, but I don't want to date no white man. I don't care if you broke, if you rich, or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That doesn't do it for me. But if it's a man, whether you black, whether you Spanish, if you pushing me and you making me feel like, I would be like, I'm gonna take a chance with him.
I don't know where he was at.
Now, my other guy who probably was black didn't do this for me. Mm-hmm. Just go back to being, if I feel like you got a shoulder on your head and you level head and you
so pushing me to do what you're saying is every situation is peculiar to that particular person.
As far as what?
Like with relationships, or you want to be in a relationship or whatever. So it's not secluded to just like one particular race is what you're saying.
I'm not saying race, I'm just saying men.
Oh, just men in general.
Because I feel like if you can be whatever
we had an hour already.
Black, this. Mm-hmm. If I feel like this is the man who's gonna push me. We could build something.
36.
We could go far. He got my back. I got his back. We could do it. I don't care what race you is.
But why the hell you can't push yourself? Not you in particular, but
random.
I just told you I wanted
random black man walking on the street.
Absolutely. Because
that's
you know why?
That's dangerous.
Why not?
That's dangerous.
No, because if y'all think about it,
because I just want to say this. Because that's dangerous as fuck.
Can I talk?
In today's society,
because
like,
why
hold on, y'all.
Because my thing is, why not? Because if you look at the average people who get into, like, so if it's a Spanish girl who get into it with something Spanish,
it don't say he walked. I just say he did.
They do stick together.
That's what you think.
That's what you think.
No, that's not. What you think. Anytime I see some Spanish people getting into it with some other Spanish people, they standing. They don't care.
Amongst another group of people.
Yes.
I'm gonna just split it in two. I'm gonna just split it in two. I only watched like a half hour. I turned it into an hour somehow. Yeah, because this stuff, you know what I mean? It will provoke a whole bunch of conversation. Relationship stuff, right? So yeah, this part one. I'm gonna split it in two. I'm gonna come back at the 30-minute mark and we just gonna go from there because I don't know where I hit that button at. But yeah, comment how we could uplift women while still maintaining frame as men. You know what I'm saying? Without losing ourselves to that situation. You know what I'm saying? Of just losing ourselves as men to females because it's a lot of that going on. But we still want to uplift y'all. But I'm telling you, the order is, women, listen. Personally, I'm after God. Like that's what I'm looking to. If you looking to me, I'm looking to God. Please don't expect me to be looking at you because you're looking at me. I'm looking at God. Like I want you to look at me. Thank you. I'm gonna lift you up because that's where I'm going. That's my direction. It will make no sense for me to be like, it makes no sense. I do not believe relationships are a two-way street. That's dumb. Why are we going both ways? Why are we doing that? Relationship should be a one-way street in one car with one driver and a passenger who can aid on my drive. That's all I gotta say for now. Have a great day. Ashe.